Megan Thee Stallion has been on a musical hiatus since 2022 following the media scandal involving herself and fellow rapper Tory Lanez. Now, if you aren't familiar with the drama involving these two individuals here, I'm gonna have to have you catch up ASAP because we definitely do not have time to cover all of that right now. But long story short, Tory Lanez was accused of shooting Megan in the foot back in 2020, and the two have been legally dealing with the incident ever since. This entire drama is what caused Megan to go on a musical hiatus as she received a mass amount of hate as many believe she was lying about the incident. Now, however you feel about Megan or Tory and the entire situation at hand here, it's neither here nor there. Today, we are here to talk about Megan and Megan's return to music and the overall rollout of her new musical era. Megan first made her musical debut post hiatus in September of 2023 when she was featured alongside Cardi B on the track Bongos. Now, let me tell you something about Bongos. It was a cute video, but that's about it. The verses from these girls were kind of lacking. Megan most definitely has had better performances on other songs. Overall, I don't think this verse showed Megan at her strongest, but I do think that it served its purpose in getting people hype and getting people craving Megan's presence in the music scene again. So, the following month, Megan did drop her own single, Cobra. Now, Cobra is an extremely personal track for Megan. We don't always get to hear these personal tracks within her music, so it was quite refreshing to hear her open up about some of her mental struggles, about losing her parents, this legal battle she has going on, and just overall, like her mental space in her newfound stardom. Now, while this is an extremely vulnerable track for Megan, it does lack the replay value needed to truly make a song stand out against the rest. I remember talking with people when the song initially dropped, and a lot of the criticism I heard was the same. A lot of people were saying, I'm happy she's able to get that off her chest, but I don't really see myself listening to this over and over, which is the main issue with this track. It's just not something that you can really picture yourself jamming out in the car to or, doing a workout to, which I think is the type of energy Megan usually delivers, and so many of her fans expect that from her. So Cobra just it didn't quite hit where people really wanted Megan to hit. In December, Megan was featured on the track Not My Fault with Renee Rapp for the Mean Girls musical. This was a cute song, I haven't seen the movie honestly, but I imagine it suits the theme of the movie. It has that girly, feminine boss bitch vibe to it. And this feature is probably the most authentic, quote unquote, Megan Thee Stallion sound that we're familiar with that we've had so far in this rollout from her. But it unfortunately performed quite underwhelmingly on the charts. It barely bubbled under, which kind of tells me that nobody really listened to the song. Now, this isn't a testament to Megan's success or talent, of course, like, absolutely not, by no means. But she clearly is not garnering the same, media attention that she was receiving in 2020, 2021. Right now, that is the last we have heard from Megan musically. Now, I do think it's worth mentioning that Megan has had countless, and I mean countless brand deals stacked up for her since this rollout, and honestly before the rollout even began. I see her Revlon commercials all the time, so people definitely want to see Megan. People are invested in her. Like, the demand is there. But everything revolving her music right now and this whole rollout, it just feels so lackluster for her, and I don't know why. Megan has announced a new single titled Hiss to be coming out later this week, and best believe we will be talking about that as well. So I'm anticipating what Hiss will bring to the table. From the name alone, it does seem to fit in with the last single she had, Cobra, and that whole snake theme. I suspect this also might be a theme for her album as well. We will have to see. But the theme of the song really could go either way. I'm kind of hoping for that boss bitch energy that Megan, I think, shines best in. As bad as it sounds, I don't really think her personal tracks are always the strongest in her discography. Sorry, but nonetheless, Megan is gearing up for her third studio album, and everything we've gotten so far is just not cutting it. I know a lot of people are rooting for her and have been anticipating her musical return, so hopefully we get something worth the wait from Megan soon.